And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has game one of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Wells.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Leody Taveras. Here comes a pitch. In there at the knees. So we're off and running in game one. And now the count is even. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosario turns to the right on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. Corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop,
Seager stands in now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Almost got him. Seager in his 12th season, 31 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. Into the bleachers and gone. A gigantic blast. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the wild card series.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
1 run across in the frame so far here in game 1. Next pitch misses. Ball 2. Got him swinging. Rangers strike first on the solo job. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Trevor Rogers. How about a scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Got him looking for the K. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Batting second.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Matt Vierling. To the right side. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
1, no strike.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
But when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes. Looked like it was a little bit up. Adley Rutschman next to bat for Baltimore. And he deals. Swing and a miss.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
And there's the strike.
3-2.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. The batter now, Ezekiel Duran. Wells back to work. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam. Holiday. One out in second.
For me, Boog, a game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Marcus Semien stands in now and watches strike one.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Owen Miller stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right side. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the 0-2. Rip towards third. They get the force. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a pitch. That's in there. And it's even up.
1-1.
Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Carter hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6. No left.
Here's Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Orioles trailing by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Holiday.
Jackson Holiday digs in now. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
The Rangers leading by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Sam Huff.
Number 55, Sam Huff.
The right-hander back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder.
Here's Leody Taveras. Fly to left his first time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Stays alive. And here it comes. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next pitch is outside. Wells. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Two down, nobody on. Hit hard, that gets through.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Young. And that's in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
1-1 now. And another ball. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2 the count.
2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. Comes the 2-2. That one hammered center field. Mullins going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Connor Norby. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a swing and a miss. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Davis Wenzel. And a good eye there. There's a strike.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball has got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
That's ball 2.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That one misses. They're down 3 in a row.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Caught looking his first time up.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Rangers up by 2 here in the last half of the third. The pitch just missed. Yeah, that's outside. Now 3-1. That clips the corner. Step off, throw to first. Wenzel back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. The punch out there. 2 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Clearly batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Step off, throw to first. Wenzel back in standing. 0-1 now. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Game 1 of this wild card series. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Wells back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cade Povich appears to be getting loose. Sale getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Struck out looking his first time. Semien in his 13th season, 35 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a strike. Next pitch is outside. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. One down, base is empty. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at first, and now the first baseman, Owen Miller. In there, and it's 0-1. Simeon, the base runner at first with one out. Pickoff throw. Simeon back in. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, that's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2. Man at first, one away. The 1-2. And another ball. Ground ball left side, could be two. Behind his back to second, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And midway in the fourth, it's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Matt Vierling. The wind of the pitch. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 0-2.
Oh, that's inside.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Slider misses outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down looking.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. On the outside corner, strike one. The lefty fires.
0-2.
That's way outside. Now 1-2. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Now snap throw to first.
Yeah,
Henderson dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And that one hammered. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1. Ball one, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Left field. Rutschman retired, and the inning is over. And the Orioles leave 1, and they're down 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Cade Povich.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Conforto.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Huff in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Bounce to the right. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
So the batting order turns over. Leody Taveras getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he deals. That's in there. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers, but they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Rosario.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Brock Porter preparing to come on if needed. Bradford, the lefty, warming up as well.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result. Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. Just missed. Liner snagged it first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And now the DH, Connor Norby. And that's outside. Ball 1. The Orioles down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And they'll do it again. And the pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. And that's a great play for the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Jordan Weems is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Leiter also throwing. Here's the 0-1. And there's a curve through for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boogie, didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1 out, bases empty. Wouldn't
Ball
chase
2.
that time.
2-2 to count.
And a base hit right there.
The Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Young, the next to hit, takes outside. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Davis Wenzel. The wind and the pitch. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
This one in the air. Duran under it. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Cedric.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. The Orioles trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And another ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Rangers 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. Povich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. That one off the mark, 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Marcus Semien. On the ground, 2-ball. Henderson, the underhand flip. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And now the first baseman, Owen Miller. Up the middle. Throws to first. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In for a strike, 0-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Takes it himself, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one is hammered right field. That's going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Paul Sewald, the closer, is getting loose. Burke also getting ready. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The Orioles down by a pair here in the late stages of game one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards left center. Seager on the move. Can't get to this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The tying run at the plate. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That'll be it for Trevor Rogers, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So 2 on with 2 away. Jackson Holliday will hit next. Fought off foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard liner. He's got it, and that's the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Povich back to work. That's in there. Strike one. Foul ball. The pitch. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Up next for the Rangers, Sam Huff, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
One down, base is empty. He gets there with the slide. And they get the out. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Leody Taveras stepping in for the Rangers. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Way high there, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right through there for a strike. And now the lefty. That misses, and that's ball 3. Corey Seager waiting to hit for the Rangers. Taveras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in safely. The 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So first and second with 2 outs. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Josh Spores.
Now pitching for Texas, number 66, Josh Spores.
Now it's the DH, Connor Norby. The pitch. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 0-2. Sets him down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And here is Davis Wenzel. That misses the zone. 1-0. Spores, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Righty delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Kicks and fires. Now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-0 down. And he walked him.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That one way inside. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. This one in the air right field. Conforto settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Matt Vierling.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Here comes a pitch. Popped up. Seager hauls it in to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the ninth in game one. It's the Rangers 3 and the Orioles nothing. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Weems.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Josh Young now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The pitch to the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Right through there for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Jacob Webb is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One, two now. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And there's a ball. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they go quietly there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Paul Sewald.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a pitch. Henderson leading things off and takes a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
To third. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that's outside. Ball 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Set down on strikes. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Sewell is just one strike away. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Rosario stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And the right-hander deals. They're down to their final strike. Rutschman off of first with two away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Texas Rangers take game one of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.